Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on another team from the Big 12, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. And the Tar Heels will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cyclones offense will go on the attack first. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Tar Heels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. From the gun, the running back looking for room. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And now on 3rd down, shadowing their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way from around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Give to the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Lopez wants to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Taylor. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the back. To the air on second down. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Tar Heels are on the move. Going for 6. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Wide out trying to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Malone. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. That's caught. It's Malone.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Coastal Carolina. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try to pop the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Second down coming up.
Lopez to pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit.
In these situations, third and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn, my pass rush is loose. Go get that QB.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. From the gun. Wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Malone. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. With the catch, it's Green.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Off the play fake on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Running inside the 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. First and goal from the 10. It's complete on the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Duke. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. What a disappointment. No good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Lopez wants to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Culliver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. The Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Snags it quickly on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Townsend. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Lopez to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's caught. It's Culliver. He's going to be a little short. It'll be 4th down from the 44. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Pulls it and fires to the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Lopez wants to fire. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Culliver. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Pulls it in. It's Gauze. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. He's got it along the sideline. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these...
There he goes! Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You just wonder about this guy's confidence right now. After fumbling in his last game, he's just fumbled again now. He seems like he's a little bit unsure of himself, and because of that, if you're the offensive coordinator, how many more times do you want to go back to this guy in this game?
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. To the air on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll take a shot. Another incompletion on third down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It is good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Bringing the heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Culliver. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Lopez to pass. Got his man. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Culliver.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Wants to fire on second down. Working the middle. It's complete. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Nichols. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Johnson. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And the Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Nichols. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lopez wants to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Takes it from the gun on third down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's good. The lead sliced to 3 at 16-13.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll try the outside to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. It's complete. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. On the move, it's Lee. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
The Cyclones will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Lopez to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. With the catch, it's Townsend. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Malone. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Cyclones are marching down the field. Looking for room. It's Lee. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. To the ground with the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lopez wants to fire. He's got him. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the 2nd level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Lopez to pass. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying down the left side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Well, you talk about getting out of jail free. They changed that field position in a heartbeat, and now they're ready to roll. On the ground, it's Gauze. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels have a lot of options on second and inches. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They'll run the sneak for it.
And, David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. Escapes the sack. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. Easy call for the refs. The lead is down to a field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, North Carolina. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
That defense is are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Washington is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 2001 season where UW won the Rose Bowl and nearly won a title. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. They're trailing by 10 to Texas Tech. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Cyclones send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Pocket breaking down. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Lopez wants to fire. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes it on the shovel. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll give it to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Cyclones are flying down the field. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Malone. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Duke. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Finds his man. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. He'll sneak it.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
With the run on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try the run. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Green. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll send the back in motion. grab behind the line. It's gone. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. He gets a hand on it. He's got the ball. That one's live.
And the short field goals are a lot harder to block because they get up high in the air, but nice job by the kick block unit getting in there, getting their hands up, and blocking them a field goal, baby.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Gonna run it. It's Lee. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Lopez to pass. Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield at screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And how about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that corner.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way, and no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. They'll go with a quick touch pass. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Lopez wants to fire. Gets it, and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's gone. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Now this offense is back on the field. Lopez to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Green. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun. Running back on the move. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burton. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. A first down run in the red zone. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over UCLA. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Malone. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Townsend. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Townsend.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Right down the boulevard. They take the lead just over a minute to go, and now, guys, the challenge, try to stay on top.
Big-time kick late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Lopez wants to fire. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Listen, guys, final 2 minutes of this game, you've got to throw. You've got to be able to pick out wide receivers one-on-one that are going to make a play. I love running the football, but now is not the time. You need points to win.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Here's a heat. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.